When we started down the path of applying for Fortune's 100 Best Places to Work 6 years ago, what we quickly found out was that actually we didn't start down the path. The Mayo brothers set up the philosophy with regard to employee relations, which we believe has allowed us to be successful and be listed on for the 6th consecutive year. Being on the list is quite an honor for 6 times in a row, and it's not really about the number, unless of course you get a really good one. But what it shows is that an organization continues to build off of the things that have made it successful and on the list. There's about a 20% churn of the list every year, so to stay on it for 6 years in a row clearly shows that an organization is taking the feedback that it's getting and moving forward. The criteria by which the Great Place to Work evaluates an organization is really pretty simple. It's, do you trust the people that you work for? Are you proud of what you do? And do you enjoy the people with whom you work? Now, they evaluate that by a 2-component system. So the first involves a survey of employees, and 400 employees are randomly selected from Rochester, Jacksonville, and Arizona, and return a survey directly to the Great Places to Work Institute. According to the survey results that we got back from Fortune, Mayo scores quite well with regard to the 100 best, with certain ideas that Mayo would lay people off only as a last resort. People are given the resources and equipment necessary to do their jobs. Of course, there are always areas for improvement, and areas that Mayo scores lower than the 100 best have to do with things that we've also seen in the all-staff survey. It has ideas around people are involved in decisions that affect their work, that the institution generally cares about the employees' well-being, as well as everyone has opportunity for special recognition. The remaining 1/3 of the questionnaire asks an organization to fill in some information around certain open-ended questions. One of the questions is, how does the organization inspire their employees to view their work as more than just a job? Well, being at Mayo Clinic, patients are clearly a motivator for us to do the best that we can possibly be. So what does this all mean for Mayo Clinic, being on one of the 100 best places to work? Well, there are a number of things that we've seen that are benefits from us, but the reason why we got into this was so that we could learn from other organizations what they do to make their organizations a best place to work or an employer of first choice. There are some retention benefits there. Oftentimes it allows an opportunity for an organization to share its stories and for employees to view it in another light. There are recruitment and referral benefits there. And we have seen, as well as other organizations, that not only do the number of applicants go up after being listed, but the quality of applicants do. We're also provided with some insights into what does an organization look like compared to the other best of the best, where are areas that we can identify for improvement. Being on the 100 best list also impacts Mayo Clinic's brand. It has some indirect implications with regard to market position due to the increased brand recognition that comes from the publicity that follows the list.